Good evening. Birthday boy Harry Brook broke into a sheepish smile when this correspondent told him about his captaincy. Earlier, at the post-match press conference, Harry Brook was talking about how um, Phil Salt's innings was pivotal. He said Phil Salt's performance was outstanding and the bowling was phenomenal. Yes, absolutely. When England scored 146, uh, Palekele pitch was slow, the ball gripped, and yet 146 looked about 15 runs below par. And Harry Brook admitted that at the post-match press conference. What happened? There was a team talk during innings break, and it was a one-liner from the skipper. He said, "Go and do it." What happened after that? Will Jacks. Will Jacks is he is not a world-class spinner by any stretch of the imagination. He opened the bowling with Jofra Archer. Towards the back end of the Ashes, Jofra Archer had picked up an injury, and he came back to this tournament following the injury. But Jofra being Jofra, he hits 90 miles per hour for fun. But Will Jacks, the way he bowled, brilliant. But more than that, see, the hard numbers you will get on the scoreboard. Beyond those hard numbers, the way Harry Brook employed the choke, his bowling changes, giving the bowlers the right ends, the way he put pressure on the Sri Lankan batsmen. Yes, the Sri Lankan batsmen didn't cover themselves in glory. Just 9 fours and 3 sixes in their innings. Dasun Sanaka was the highest scorer with 30, and they folded up for 95. But Harry Brook has been going through a tough time. That the incident that got published after the Ashes, that New Zealand, everything. Harry Brook is going through a tough time, and when a player goes through the tough time, the rub of the green deserts him. Today also, the way Harry Brook, if we go back to Harry Brook's dismissal, he was a tad unlucky. The ball from Velalage, it felt like it was going down with the angle, but the on-field umpire thought it would brush the leg stump and the ball tracker agreed. And Harry Brook was on his way back. So these are the things. Cricket is a game of fine margins, and those fine margins were not going into England's favour, or rather Harry Brook's favour. Midway into England's innings, that Ravichandran Ashwin put out a tweet, which, if I paraphrase, was like that: England should play unfettered, and the way they have been playing, it feels like there is uncertainty in the group. If at all there was any uncertainty, this game should weed that out. A 51-run win has given England a huge net run rate boost. See, a lot of off-the-field things, the Noosa Gate, everything. Over the last few months were not very easy for the England cricket team. But beyond sarcasm and a bit of schadenfreude, if you go beyond that, if you look at that batting, if you look at the team sheet, they have a playing 11 that can match India in terms of match winners, especially in batting. England played a 3-match T20I series against Sri Lanka at Palekele only last month, and they won 3-0. And during that phase, and during that series, they even defended 130. So England have the wherewithal. Make no mistake, if England, it is more of England when they come to the subcontinent, they become a victim of their, maybe I might say, negative mindset. That mindset, it is It is more of a mental thing. England in the subcontinent is more of a mental thing rather than anything technical. So, if they, I think this win will help them to be unfettered, and the way they have boosted their net run rate. If they win against Pakistan on Tuesday, they will be in the semi-finals. Effectively, they will be in the semi-finals, and then after that, just 2 good days. Don't count out England at all. Once again, this game, I felt disappointed for the fans while I came here directly from Colombo in the afternoon, and the fans were thronging the ground, wrapping themselves in Sri Lanka national flag. The fans wearing Sri Lanka team shirt, everything, drum beats in the stands, everything. But I mean, you can say from Sri Lanka's perspective, England's bowling a bit played spoil sport, but eventually the way England played, the way Harry Brook laid, the game was the winner. On that note, this is Shamik Chakrabarty from Pallekele on behalf of Revsportz.